Welcome back. Welcome back. I already got a message already. Wow. Good to see. I got Jim in the house checking out the live. But I wanted to start here. Once we get a few people here online, I wanted to start with one of my videos. And I want to explain a few things. People are getting confused about it. And I am not the best person to ask questions about the video. I am going to do a live and or another interview with an affiliate of the company that will be able to answer all of your questions, though. So that video is to come, or that live is to come. I'm ready to tackle that because the bad thing is, I did this video with this nonprofit organization that's been approved through the Philippine government, and it actually has an ex-employee of JRC that's involved in the company. Again, it's nonprofit, and people are getting things confused, and I don't know how to answer those questions. So I am trying to get them more involved in the discussion. Jim Schultz, yes, Kumasta. How are you, my friend? Kumasta. Yes. Good morning, Benman. Ray in the Philippines. Good morning to you, my brother. I have seen some of your dancing skills. McGee, good morning, Brett. Happy to see you. Yes, thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. Greg Henderson, yes, thank you for tuning in. Ben, hello, Brett. Bayon Bungta, kumusta? Yes, thank you so much. Everything is going well here in the Philippines. But I am going to get back. Got some people showing up now. I want to get back to the discussion of that video. People are getting it confused. I have no affiliation with the nonprofit organization. I don't have any take in it. I don't have any say in the company or the organization, whatever, however you want to put it, organization, company. It has been approved through the Philippines, and I think there's some confusion there about what they're providing. I'm going to try to clarify the things that I know after speaking with them regarding their organization. This company, again, talking about the leasing of the land or owning of the land or securing land here in the Philippines, you're allowed to find land, and this company actually buys it. You pay them, and then they buy it. There is a 10% overhead on it. Again, that's for doing all the legal paperwork and things like that. From what I understand, again, they have employees, and how it works is once you actually find the house of your dreams, or you found the land of your dreams, and you want to build a house on it, this company buys it, either the house or the land, and then after that, you get a 25 and or 50-year lease on the land. The only thing that I know that's important for you guys to understand, which is I understand fully from talking to them, is once you have this lease. Now, this is meant for guys like myself who are not married to a Filipina, and I do have all intentions on settling down with a Filipina, and we'll may end up and probably end up getting married at one point, and also I may even have a child. So again, those are some big news there, some big thoughts to think about. But for me, if I were to use this program and I am with someone and we haven't gotten to the marriage point yet, and we haven't gotten to the child thing yet, but I end up getting married and having a child, for example, just giving me as an example, I can go ahead right now and get this program working for me. I can buy a plot of land and have a 25 and or 50-year lease on it. And at any time, I could transfer it into my Filipina's name. And at that point, this is where I think confusion is going in. At that point, it becomes a purchase. I would be on the title or the deed. I don't know how that works. Again, I don't know the difference between title and deed. I would be on the house and I would be in the legal documents with my name in the legal documents where I have um, shares per se, 50% shares of my property. And my Filipina, which would be my wife and or girlfriend and or mother of my child, would now have ownership of the actual land, but I would be inside the paperwork. How that works, I do not know. I'm going to bring them on the channel. The guy that used to work for JRC, I'm going to bring him on the channel to explain it in more in full to you guys. But wanted you guys to know that I have no affiliation with the company. What I am trying to offer to you guys is options. My channel is all about options. I am trying to give you guys options to make the Philippines a better stay for you. In the past, I've only done condos. And if there were a way to do housing, I wanted to show that option. This is a way that I found out you can do an housing option. And the reason that's important to me is a lot of guys, and it should be important to some of you guys, some people that are moving over here from the States or from Canada or from whatever the country they're coming from, they may not want to live in a condo. They may want to live in a house. And if they don't have that Filipino wife or Filipino girlfriend that they trust, and they don't have that person in their life that's a Filipino or a Filipina in their life that they can or willing to put things in their name, this gives you an option. This is only options I am creating here for you guys. This is not about me making money. Just so you guys know, I didn't even want to do YouTube. I did an interview back with Chad about 8 months ago, back in January. I did an interview with Chad. And after the interview, just so you guys can get some clarification, after the interview, Chad said, man, he says, you're really good on camera. You should start your own YouTube channel. I said, no, thank you. It's not what I want to do. I don't want to do YouTube. I am retired. I got a nice budget. I don't even meet that budget during any month. I'm always below budget, and I'm having quite a comfortable life. And then one of the vloggers here in Cebu City actually left. And I started thinking, he kept on telling me before I put this video out, you should do a YouTube channel, put out a few videos. So I did some heavy thinking. And the reason I even did YouTube is for guys like me over in the States. I know you guys are full of anxiety. You're retiring soon. You're going to retire early in the near future, whatever it may be, whatever the case may be for you. That was like me. And I started thinking that if it weren't for this group that I met here in the Philippines, things wouldn't have went so smoothly. And I wanted to give back. So how I was able to justify even becoming a YouTuber, vlogger, blogger. I don't even know if it's a V or it's a B. I don't even know that stuff, guys. This is not the main part of my life. But started thinking to myself, wow, I could really help guys like me over in the States. I could help guys like me over in Canada. I could help guys like me in other countries where the cost of living is so high. And now you find yourself on Social Security, maybe a small 401k. Maybe you have a pension coming in, whatever it may be, whatever the case may be. Maybe you're in a union and you have a nice pension from the union, whatever it may be, like me. I started thinking, what can I do to help these guys understand that there's better options out there for retirement? So I started thinking about that. So I went back to Chad and said, hey, tell you what, I'm going to start my own channel. And he says, man, I'm glad to hear that. He said, I'll keep your video, your interview out a few days. Go back to Cebu City. Actually, I was in Bohol when I actually met him. He says, go back to Cebu City and do a couple intro videos for your channel. And then I'll release my video of your interview. And it took off pretty well. And again, I was excited. I mean, if it didn't do well, I would have been fine, guys. I mean, but I am happy that it did well because I wanted to help guys in other countries have a better retirement. Because believe me, I'm the kind of guy that knows about dollars. And it made no sense for me to stay in America where I had to continue to work and produce to pay my bills when I had a nice little nest egg put aside for retirement. And at the time I actually decided to move, it wasn't really a nest egg for retirement. It was just really just a nest egg for me to retire and live back in the States. But when I started looking at all these videos of other places to live, again, Philippines may not be for everyone. You may want to be closer to home, and believe me, I started in Central America because I could be home in a 6-hour flight. So I started there. I started in Mexico. I started in Panama and Costa Rica and things of that nature. I started those areas, but I don't speak the language, so it made it difficult. Then I started looking at other countries, and I got that pop up one day from the Philippines, and wow, can I say I am so thankful for that pop up. I think the good Lord was looking out for me. I think that He was trying to give me that nudge, that little nudge I'm trying to give you guys over the fence. So I started watching videos of, like guys just like myself. Started watching their videos on YouTube and starting to learn about retiring to the Philippines. And it was actually my last choice. I mean, I went through all the different countries. I went through, like I said, Portugal and Spain and France and Italy and Greece. I went through all the countries, and I saw there's even countries out there, guys. There's places in Italy and places in Greece that will actually pay you to move to certain cities. And I looked at all those options, but again, it always came down to language. And I thank Chad every single day for giving me the opportunity to be on his channel and to gives me the opportunity to actually start this channel, because I don't tell you guys enough about how much you guys mean to me. I have got several great friends now because of my channel. I have got several new friends, acquaintances, people I don't probably see enough that I should see more often instead of seeing them weekly at the meeting. But I see them all the time, and I had a say in that. These guys actually watch my channel, and it's a good feeling inside to me knowing that I had a say in their decision to move to the Philippines. That's why I started my channel, guys. I don't work for another company. I don't have any money coming in except for the small little amount that I get from YouTube. And believe me, guys, it's a small amount. It's not nothing to brag about at home. Has it grown a little bit? Yes, it's grown a little bit. That's going to happen with any business. I've actually started growing. I've got more subscribers. But the main reason has never been focused on money. And again, I know a lot of guys will say, hey, what about Christian Filipina? What about Michael and the insurance company? Those are avenues to help you guys. If I've heard a good story, if I've heard good referrals, good reviews about a certain company or a certain person, I'm going to promote those because I believe it helps. I have met more than 5 to 8 couples now that have actually met off Christian Filipina. I would have never put them on my channel. In fact, I told you guys before, I told them no for months and months and months, and then they actually gave me a free membership. And I tried it, and it actually would work. It's probably the best app to actually use if you're over in the States looking for a Filipina. And that's how I would market it and sell it. That's just a pure fact from what I can see. So again, I don't have any affiliation with any company that does land or does houses. I'm just presenting options to you guys, and I think it's a good option. I know a lot of you guys thinking something differently, and I can't speak for on your behalf. But again, I know for a fact that I think it's a good nonprofit organization. I'll let them explain to you what nonprofit means in their eyes. I'm not sure what that means. Again, I don't know that much. I met with them for a few hours in one day. So again, I don't know much about them, guys. I am just trying to present options. That's all. So let's get back to it here, guys. The first time I saw Britt, he was in bed with Chris. All right, let's go back up to the top. All right, Ben. Hello, champions. Yes. Good to see you coming on. Glad to see your comment. Yes, yes, yes. Cletus in the house. Cletus karaoke. The karaoke machine. I wish, only wish, that I knew as many songs that he knows by heart. I'd be a karaoke machine over here in the Philippines. I only know about 5 or 6 songs by heart, so it's hard for me to say, hey, let me see your book, or let me not see your book. Let me just put some songs in and do a karaoke concert. My brother can do a karaoke concert, which I cannot. I have my old faithfuls that I do over and over again. Just so you guys know some of my old faithfuls, I do Bob Marley, Buffalo Soldier. So that's one of my songs. Buffalo Soldier, dreaded like a Rasta. It was a Buffalo soldier in the heart of America, a fighting on arrival and fighting for survival, driven from the mainland to the heart of the Caribbean. So there's one of my songs. I do With Arms Wide Open. I do Paint Me a Birmingham. I do Don't Take the Girl by Tim McGraw. So again, I have my few songs, but my brother is a karaoke machine. I'm talking over 500 songs by heart. So again, guys, if you have not checked out his page, it is not for money. It is only for his enjoyment and for your enjoyment to do some karaoke, to request songs, and just have a good time as he has a few sips from the glass. So again, Cleats Karaoke. Put your link up again, Cletus or Ben. Put that link up for us. Let them know to check it out because he is very, very close to 50. Again, I haven't checked it out here recently. He only needed 4 more or 6 more the last time I was there. So check it out, guys. Cleats Karaoke YouTube page. But thanks so much, Cletus, for tuning in. I know you just got off of work. You may be still up there locking the doors. I'm sorry you had to work a 12 or 13, 14-hour day. I wish you're over here spending life with me and having a good time with me. Believe me, love you. Congratulations, Britt. When's the wedding? No wedding at this moment. No wedding at this moment, guys. I don't like to talk too much about my personal life, guys. There's a lot of reasons why. I have seen too many bad things happen when people share their relationship status and or share their relationship on their YouTube channel. Chris is one, and then you have Geo. So there's things that happen out there, and I'm not saying that YouTube has anything to do with it, but I just like to keep my private life private. I have a good private life. I have a good life here in the Philippines, and I like to share the enthusiasm I have with this country, the enthusiasm I have with being retired here in the Philippines, and trying my best to convince you guys there's a better option to retirement. That's all this is all about, guys. Yes. Hello, Cletus from Ben. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Ben, hope you're doing well. He's going to be doing better here soon. He's coming back over to the Philippines. So I know he's going to be doing a lot better. Ben, thanks, Cletus. You as well. Good morning, champions. Nicely done. Trina C, are you making fun of me? Nicely done. I'm trying to work on that, guys. I know I say it a lot. I know I got some guys out there that have drinking games to my videos. So every time I say nicely done, or I forgot the other one, I got another good one for you today, or this is amazing, or whatever it may be, they drink a shot or they drink a beer every time I say those words. I know you can get drunk to that game. Big E, your interview with Chad is how I discovered you. Both of you guys provide great information. I thank you so much. That's the reason I started my channel, guys, is to provide good information. But the main reason is not really information. You guys are over in the States, and you're on that hamster wheel going round and round and around, and you're working, and for some reason, you keep putting off early retirement or retirement. And I know about that. I used to be there, guys. And moving to the Philippines was by far the best decision I ever made. And I like to give back to that community of people that are wanting and deserving of a better life. And when you look at again, I don't speak from anything but facts. You go into Google and you put in the best countries to retire in. America's not on that list, guys. They're at the very, very bottom because it's so expensive to live there. Philippines is in the top 10. Thailand's in the top 10. These are places you can actually move and live well, especially for those guys that don't have the huge 401ks, that don't have the pensions coming in from a Teamsters union like I do. Again, I don't have it yet, but I will get that small pension from Teamsters in the near future. But what was amazing to me is I was able to look at my finances and retire 9 years early, guys. 9 years early and start living my life. Start living my life. I retired at 53, right there, getting ready to turn 54. Retired, and I can actually say I retired when I was 53 because my last year of work, I didn't work but 5 or 10 hours a week, and I changed a lot of my routines that I used to do because I used to be like my brother. I used to work 12 to 14 hours per day, and I would go to work in the morning when it was dark, and I would come home and it was dark, and I have learned that that's not the life to live. The life to live is for yourself and to have a better life for yourself. And you have one life to live. And so why not live the best life you possibly can? And I think that the best way to do that is early retirement. In fact, if I would have known what I know now, I would have retired probably about 2 or 3 years earlier. And I wish I would have. The first time I saw Britt, he was in bed with Chris. Yes, I know. He put a video out on that. Yes. Yeah, we haven't talked in forever, me and Chris. I'm not The last time I saw him, I actually saw him I thought he was looking for a table. I was actually sitting down with two of my subscribers at the social over at Ayala Center Mall. And I was sitting there having a beer with my subscribers that they invited me out. They wanted to meet me. So I went out to meet them. And I saw Mary Rose. I was like, well, I guess Chris is probably close by. And sure enough, there he was. And I hollered out his name, and he didn't respond. And I hollered out his name again. And I thought he was looking for a table to sit at. And then he turned around and he waved, and then he just walked off. And I don't know what's going on with him, if he's okay, but I wish him the best. Tyler Raymond Silva. Hi, guys. Happy Wednesday. Yes. Happy Wednesday evening to you guys. Happy Thursday morning to me. Hello, Trina C. My own Bungtag. Yes, Ben and Trina are in the house. Are you in Mocktown yet? If not, when? Look forward to the videos. Would also like to see a vid of the expat meetups. That's funny you said that. Expat meetup video is to come. I just did one on Tuesday, and the reason why I did it was at a new location. They're going to keep it at Abaca, Ayala Center Mall, which is actually in Business Park, at 10 a.m. on the fourth floor in the terraces. I think they call that the terraces. So again, Abaca, fourth floor of Ayala Center Mall in Business Park. And I did a video and actually did two quick interviews during that interview. During that video. So you guys will actually be able to see a couple, see the members there. I think 25 showed up. And the reason we had to move is because our meeting's becoming too large. So for the next few weeks, we're going to stay here for 3 weeks. And then we're going to try out a different location to find out about their table arrangements and things like that, and make sure we have enough seating, and then pick the best location to keep it permanently. So that's that. More news on that's coming, but you will see that group meeting. I did an interview. I did a video on it this past Tuesday. So that video is to come out here soon. But thank you so much for that information. Ricky, is Brit short for British? You look Anglo-Saxon. It's kind of funny. My last name is McAllister, guys. So again, Britt McAllister, a name my father and mother gave me. And I always thought, because of McAllister, I always thought it was like Scottish Irish. But my grandparents did a test, one of those hereditary tests, by blood or what have you, and we're like 90% English. But again, I am full American, born and raised. My grandparents lived in America. My great grandparents lived in America. My great great grandparents lived in America, and so on and so forth. So again, thanks for the question, though. Ben, hello, Tyler. Yes, good morning, guys. Hey, Ben, loving it, guys, loving it. Trina C, hey, Ben, have a great day. So, Ben, when you coming back? Soon, I think, right? Weekend RVing. Hello, how's it going, Weekend RVing? Good to see you made it. Thanks for tuning in. Ben, just joking with you, Brett. Keep the private life private. Yes. Britt, where's the least humid place in the Philippines? I don't even know how to pronounce one of them. One of them's called Tagaytay, Tagaytay, and the other one everyone knows about because it's been around for a long, long time. It's a very historical city, Baguio. Again, that's in the northern part, hours and hours away from BGC. I'm not sure the exact amount, but yes, Baguio and Tagaytay. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I apologize, but that's the places I know about. Francine, nicely done with your comment. Yeah, making fun of me. Making fun of me. Come on, guys. You don't have to make fun of me. Big E, I'm aiming to retire at 52. It can't get there. It can't get here soon enough. How old are you now, and how much time do you have left? And remember, I do have the relocation program that will save you time and money. That's a promise. My relocation program will save you lots of hours, lots of lines, and lots of time, and lots of money. Right in the Philippines, that will be awesome, Big E. Again, yes, I don't mean to keep on mentioning it, guys, but I've already gotten 3 uh, members, subscribers to come on to the relocation program. It is going well. Actually, today will be the very first day that I am actually meeting with one of the people that had signed up for my relocation program. I did find him a place to live in. I did get him a condo to live in before he arrived. Did all the paperwork, had him, security deposits went through me, and I had everything done. So he actually had a place to call home once he got here. But he arrived a few days early. He's going to start staying there in the new condo on September the 1st. But he's actually at 38 Park right now, enjoying 38 Park Avenue, which is where I actually started my venture here after I left the hotel at Golden Prince. And today will be the first day I actually get to meet up with him and give him all the information he requires from me. Again, it's a brand new adventure for me. Again, the relocation program, the things I'm going to work on with you guys, if you're interested in doing it, is I will get you a condo before you get here. Once you get here, I'll come pick you up after you got some rest. After that 30-hour or 26-hour flight, I'll come get you when you're ready, and we'll go get you some cell phone service set up. I had someone ask me the other day, he says, why would I need to have a relocation program? I watch your videos. I know what to do when I get there. So I always, and it's kind of funny how I came back to him. I was like, well, here's the situation. Yes, I've told you what providers to get for cell phone. Do you know where to go get those services done? You can't do these services online, guys. So for Globe and for Smart, you actually have to go to a location to actually get the services started. I'm going to pick you up in my car and take you to either location. And again, Globe and Smart aren't in the same location. They're in two separate locations, which means that day I'm going to be driving you around, showing you those different locations, the different malls, taking you inside, showing you places to shop, showing you good restaurants, things of that nature. But also, I'll help you out with your health insurance with Michael. I'll also help you out with your bike registration. I'll help you out with your insurance for your new car and or new bike. And again, it comes with insurance when you actually have a new bike or car. But if you buy a used car like I did, I will help you guys out with insurance there, help you out with registration. And what I help about registration is, yes, I may have told you that registration is pretty easy. I actually know 2 girls that work there, so I'm going to go up there and sing my song. Gopaka, Gopaka. Oh, you have another friend. Just so you guys know, I've done 9 registrations, 10 counting mine. So again, I will go up there and help you guys get registration early. Because how it works, guys, with your registration for your bike is you will go buy your bike, and then your bike has to sit. You cannot use it. You're allowed to drive from the dealership to your condo, and that is it. If you're caught anything past that, if you're going the wrong way, your bike could be impounded. You don't want that to happen. That's driving without insurance, also driving without having registration. And I take that very seriously here in the Philippines. And once that bike is sitting, you're waiting for an email to come back from Manila. Well, once Manila gets that actual email or text to you, you know that your registration is complete. But what happens is Manila sends that registration to the LTO, which is like our Department of Transportation back home, DOT back home. LTO gets it here in Cebu City, and they have to wait for the vendor, your Honda dealership or whoever the dealership is, to come and pick up that registration, which is called the OR and CR. And that's like your original paperwork where you can actually drive. I've actually found a way where I can actually go up there once you receive the text and go out there the very next day. I can go sing to my two little ladies that I know up there that work at the LTO, and they'll give you a copy of the two papers, the CR and the OR, that you need. They'll give you copies of it so you can actually start driving that day instead of waiting. Because what happens is the dealerships, they don't just go up there and get one. They want to go up there and get 5, 6, 10 registrations. So again, they may take weeks to actually go there and pick up your registration, which means your bike has to sit there for extra weeks or days, whatever it may be, until you actually get your paperwork to actually drive. I'm going to try to get in there and help you guys out by letting you drive early. And again, I'll also be taking you guys on drives on the bikes. If you guys want to get together and take rides, that's part of the program. Introducing you guys to people, that's part of the program. Taking you guys to the meeting where you can actually meet people there. Introduce you to my friends. And also a lot of things go on top of that, guys. There's a lot of things that are kind of unknown to you guys, like Gcash, getting a bank account opened up here. Now, Gcash takes a little bit of time, but getting a bank account, I can get you a bank account within the first 2 weeks you're here if you have a 1-year lease at a location. Again, you're looking at probably need a 1-year lease. So this is a food for thought on that. You need a 1-year lease so you can actually stay. You can actually tell them, hey, I'm staying here for long term. But again, so many good things coming up, guys. So the relocation program is meant for guys that have that anxiety, they keep putting it off, moving to the Philippines or moving somewhere else. I am here in the Philippines. I'm going to take all that anxiety and that stress off of you. That's all it's for, guys. So again, it's going to be about 20, 30 hours of my time seeing you guys on a regular basis and taking care of all your needs and taking away the anxiety. That's the biggest part. I know you guys have anxiety on moving here. Big E, heck yeah, Ray. Exciting to think about. Gives me hope. Yes. Miss Miranda, have a great day, Britt. Thank you so much. Thanks for tuning into the channel. I appreciate you. Right in the Philippines, you'll have 3 years on me. I got over here at 55. So yes, earlier the better, guys. My brother could retire right now. Cletus could retire right now, and his budget is 3 times my budget. Nope, not enough. I don't want to be in the Philippines. I want to travel the world. I want to stay in the Philippines a little bit just to visit with you, but I want to travel the world. Cleet, you have enough now to travel the world. You don't need any more. Bah humbug. Never enough. John Britt, if you had to leave the Philippines, where would you live? That's a good question because I'm actually getting ready to do some exploration trips for other countries. Not saying I'm going to live there, but there might be possibilities in my future where I live here a majority of the time, and I may go to my favorite of the ones I'm going to go to. I'm getting ready to go to Vietnam. I'm getting ready to go to Thailand, Malaysia, and Indonesia. And those trips are for exploration. I want to find out, hey, what is it about these countries that people like so much? And if I like them enough, I may go over there and live 3 months out of the year, 4 months out of the year. I don't even know. Maybe I'll split it up and go to all of them that I like and do 3 months here, 3 months there, and 6 months back here. I don't know yet. That's coming up. But again, it'd be one of those countries, either Thailand, Vietnam, Malaysia, or Indonesia. And it'd be all based on the English language, the cost of living, those types of things. Big E, sounds great. Yes, yes, yes. I love when you guys get together and have your conversations. I'm loving it. This channel is working, and I love that. I love the fact that it is working. He said, "You're too loud." He doesn't know the other McAllister. Yes, I am. People say that I'm a little loud. I mean, I've heard that before from other people out there. I've heard that I'm a little loud. I've never said anything bad about them, but I may be a little loud. But again, it's the joy from within, and I'm trying to add joy to other people's lives, and that's just me over here. I was never this loud over in the States. Again, I got around my family, around my brother, and my dad. Yes, we got pretty loud, but yes, I am loud. My brother's a lot louder than me. Love you, Cletus. Craig, I think Chris moved to a new home in Bantayan City. I don't keep up with him. I don't know what he's doing. I heard he did buy, or he is renting a house or something. I'm not sure where he's at in his life. I just wish him well. I thank him for being here in Cebu City when he's actually here. I thank him for having his channel, because without it, the friends that I met through his group, I never would have met. Now, that group now that Chris used to operate and run, and he started, is actually done by Jack now. So you guys can find that. Again, I will tell you guys where you can actually find the group meeting. So you can actually find it on Facebook, and that is Cebu hyphen or dash Metro Expat Meet hyphen or dash up group. So again, Cebu Metro Expat Meetup group. Great group of guys that is growing and growing and growing. We're going to be past 30 here soon, showing up every Tuesday. What an amazing time. We're there for hours, guys, at these meetings. We're not there just to eat breakfast and say, hello, how you doing, and then we leave. We're there for hours. A lot of us stay there until it's actually lunchtime, and we go out and do other things as well. John Burt, also, I like to travel light with a few bags, with as few bags as possible. What are the must-haves as far as clothes and toiletries for the minimalist traveler? Hope to stuff everything into a backpack. You need not shirts like this. This is a cotton shirt. You need to have those breathable t-shirts, breathable shorts, a few pair of breathable socks, some flip-flops, some sandals, maybe one or two pair of tennis shoes. Don't take it from me. I've got about 26 pair of shoes, guys. Don't take it from me. It takes up a lot of space, but I like having my shoes, and I probably have over 200 shirts. So, so I don't wear them all as much. I guess I should go through there and say, hey, let me start wearing some more than others or whatever. I tend to stick to the same ones. I wish I would change that up because I got so many shirts. But make sure you have a good shaver. Again, you can get here and you can find a good shaver, though, on Lazada or go to the mall here. I forgot the name of the company. Zami has a very good shaver, guys. I bought a shaver from there. I think it's around 4,000 pesos for an entire system. Maybe it's only 3,000 pesos. I don't remember how much it was, but I know that they actually have another one for about 1,200 pesos. I just bought that one because it has a full system. But the other one is around 1,200 pesos, and it does the same exact job. So again, shaver. Trying to think else. What else do you want to bring? You can anything that you can buy back in the States, guys. You can buy here. Again, Lazada, Shopee is about the same exact thing as Amazon. So again, just letting you guys know. So you can pack light and buy more once you get here. Man, it's getting close. Yes. Get on over here, man. Start enjoying it again. Cletus, I'll probably be retired by 54, just like you. I'm hoping he does it before that, guys. He's already prepared. He's done everything he needs to do. He's accomplished a lot in life. Love my brother, but he's just working now and doesn't need to. His entire life is that song. Work, 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 work. Work, 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 work. Work, 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 work. Cleeks Karaoke. You like the stream, everyone. Let's get the stream going. Yes, if you haven't liked my lives, please give me that thumbs up. Let me know I'm doing a good job. I'd appreciate it. Ben, Cleet, have you ever heard of such ridiculous with vehicle registration? I'll tell you this, guys. I bought my used car, and I had to go to 5 different locations just for the registration. So that was amazing to me. I'm talking about 5 different locations for the registration of my car to transfer it from their name into my name. What a process. But I'm glad I know how to do it now, though. Big E, I'm still a few years out, but I think your relocation service is a no-brainer. I appreciate that. Again, I think it's going to help people out on like that little boost over the fence and give them a reason to actually retire early and or retire to the Philippines or another country. But again, I can help here in the Philippines. But again, I think it's going to be a lot of help to a lot of guys that have that anxiety, that have that stress level about moving to a different country, and maybe they've never lived abroad. Maybe they're thinking about doing it, and I'm just here to offer that boost and take away all the stress and anxiety. Cletus Karaoke. I print the temporary tag for my customers and send the registration that day electronically. Yeah, they don't work that way over here. Now, again, for a car or a bike over here, you do have to wait some time. I think a car is a little different, but you still have to wait for the registration for the car as well. It doesn't take very long, though. Cletus Karaoke, hedging against inflation. Who knows what will be enough in 30 years? I think you'll be okay, Cletus. So you guys know he's made so much money in the car business. He gets over 3,000 a month just from Social Security. It's not even counting the rest of his stuff, his properties and 401ks. He's talking out of his ass right now. He's got plenty of money right now to retire. He just won't do it. I can't make him smart enough and make him realize that, hey, there's more to life than working. There's a good life out there waiting for him. And it could be right here with his brother, who loves him so much. Ben, a temp tag would be so nice for the Philippines to do. I'm sure they'll get around to it, guys. Again, they're a developing country, and they will get to a computerized system, and it will happen in the near future. Ted, sup, Brett? One more week till I move till your move, right? Yes, I moved. I'm actually going to start packing tomorrow, guys. So I'm moving on Saturday evening. So I'm excited about that. I'm hoping to find out, can I get all of my personal belongings in my SUV? And the reason why I want to know so bad if I can get everything in there, again, I have some bigger things. I have a fan. I have a TV for the bedroom that's mine. Um, I have lots of clothes, lots of shoes, and a lot of personal items. I even have some pots and pans, some plates and dishes, and some silverware and cups and things like that. But I want to see if I can get it all packed up, because if I ever, for example, if I want to move to Manila, I would hate to have to hire a moving company. So what I can actually do is I can pack it all in my SUV if it fits everything that I actually own. I can get on a 24-hour ferry to Manila, and I can be at BGC in my own car and have my own bike. So again, that's what I'm excited about. So yes, I'm excited about the move. I'm excited about Tom Bully. Within the next 2 weeks, you'll have your lives coming straight from Tom Bully, guys. Jay, do you find that motorbike is used more than car? Yes, motorbikes are used a lot more than cars. They're a lot faster to get around, a lot easier for the traffic here, and they work out great. In fact, I love driving my motorbike here. I don't mind the traffic whatsoever. I actually enjoy it. Man, I bought 15 cartridges for my Gillette Mach 3. Hopefully, I'll be set for a while. And you can find that here online. Again, just so you guys know, you can order from Amazon. Anything over $49 is shipping for free. They don't charge anything for shipping. So anything over $49 from Amazon is shipped to the Philippines for free, right to your address. I used to do it all the time, but now I use Lazada and Shopee. And it only takes about on a regular basis, only 2 weeks to receive things from Amazon. So I'm gonna say 2 to 3 weeks, easy. Everything that you actually order. David Haas, up, y'all? How's it going, my friend? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Jay, is it even worth having a car? Yes, because there is a rainy season here. There is grocery shopping here. There is picking up friends to go do things like dinner or go to Tapa Cebu. And yes, you can ride your bikes, but it's kind of nice if there's a chance of rain or anything like that. Pick up your friends because they don't have a car. It's a great thing to have. I love having my car here, guys. And again, I'll take the time to thank my dad. I wasn't even going to buy a car, but my dad actually bought my car. So thank you, Pop. Love you. I appreciate you. And thanks again, Pops, for buying my car. Even though I don't like your retirement option, but thank you for buying my car. Love you. Yes, hello. Yes, that's correct. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate that. Are there personal trainers out there, specifically yoga? And if so, what is the cost? In Cali, where I live, it's $90 per month. I don't know that. I'm not a workout kind of guy, but I will tell you this: the gym. What is the name of it called? Everyday Fit. Everyday. Everyday Fitness or something like that. I forgot the name of the gym. I don't do it right. I don't go there. But there's a gym inside the mall at Ayala Central Block Mall that where all my friends go. If you know the name of it, please let me know. It's actually on the 5th floor of Ayala Central Block Mall in IT Park. It's open 24 hours, and they do have trainers there. And I'm sure it's going to be a lot less than what you're paying there in the States. I mean, I can't give you those prices, but if someone out there knows, please let us know. Raymond, how you doing, Brent? I booked at the Ace Pension Hotel, probably going to stay there for maybe a month or 2 months. You told me 1,500 US dollars. Is that in cashier's check? Because a lot of scammers. $1,500. I don't know. I don't know what you mean there. You told me 1,500 US dollars. Is that a cashier's check? Because a lot of scammers. I don't know what you mean by that. $1,500. You talking about the money you should bring here with you for the first month? I don't know. I talked to a lot of people, so I really can't tell you that. And I don't know the Ace Pension House. I actually stayed at the Golden Prince when I moved here. I was there for like I think 10 days or 2 weeks, and then I found my place at. Well, actually, my dad found my place at 38 Park, and I don't know about that place, but again, I thank you for coming in and chiming in with your comment. But if you want to clarify with me what you mean by that, I can certainly clarify with you. Mark Mosley, I'm late over in Atlanta now. I'm on my way. Yes. I bet you're excited, my friend. I bet you are excited. Thank you so much for tuning in while you're at your layover in Atlanta. Again, I left out of Atlanta. So again, I left out of Atlanta. I hope you are not going through Chicago. If you're going through Chicago, be very well informed here. If you go to Chicago, there are two different airports. You will land at the domestic airport, and your flight will not be there to come this way. You have to drive in a taxi about 45 minutes away or so. I don't know if it's 30, 45 minutes away to go to the international airport. So if you're flying into the international, I mean, you're flying into the domestic airport, Chicago. I'm not saying you are, but if you are, be aware that once you get there, get a taxi and hurry up and get over to the other airport. Ben, Mark Mosley, congratulations. Have fun. Yes, I'm looking forward to meeting all of my champions. Thank you so much. JoJo's in the house. Break time. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot say enough. You're one of the few guys out there. I mean, everybody brings a smile to my face, but you bring a different smile to my face because you're always looking out for me. It's like you're always um, give me that super, let me know I'm doing a good job. And I truly appreciate you because I can't tell you enough. Because of your supers, I was able to go out there and purchase CapCut. And again, I did purchase CapCut, and I want to thank you personally from the bottom of my heart for giving me the supers because I actually took everything that you guys do when it comes to supers and I use it towards CapCut. I think it was like $80 for CapCut, and I do a few extra dollars too for other things as well for my channel. Like I would say that I'm paying my way into certain activities, so actually I can go there and interview and or do a video of those places. I have a slight amount of donations there at the door, or like a little I forgot what you guys call it, not donation, but where you have to pay a cover charge to get in. And I want to thank you guys for what you guys do. You guys are awesome, and I thank you, JoJo, from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate you. I would say that you're my friend. You are a true champion, diehard champion, and I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot thank you enough. Makes me feel like I'm doing a good job, and that means a lot to me. So thank you for that. Thank you, JoJo. Ben, please like and subscribe, everyone. Yes, if you have not hit that like button, let me know I'm doing a good job. I don't mention that enough, but thank you, Ben, for doing that for me. Little dry mouth here going on. But yes, if you have not hit the like button, hit the like button. Let me know I'm doing a good job. And I think you've already subscribed if you're here, so thank you. Bruce Cook, what is the name of the condos for rent that are attached to the mall. I don't want to have to walk or catch a ride to the grocery store. How far is it from IT Park? I think the place you're talking about is actually in Business Park. It's attached to the Ayala Center Mall, not in IT Park, not the Ayala Central Block Mall. They are attached to the Ayala Center Mall. The one is called Alcoves, and the others, if you want to go online and kind of get a difference in price. Now, again, if you're interested, I do have the relocation program. I can go over there and get everything done for you in advance if you haven't done it. But again, Alcoves. And the other one is, let's see. Sorry for taking a little bit of time, but I want to answer this question. I forgot the name of it. Starts with a P, though. Condos attached to, gotta spell attached right, to Ayala Center Mall. Alcoves is one. The other one starts with a P. I don't see it right off bat, guys, but there is another one. Park Point. So again, we have the Alcoves and we have Park Point. Those are both attached to the mall with a different entrance. Actually, it gives you entrance into the mall. Philippines Phil, good day, Britt from Oklahoma. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. I love all my champions. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Raymond Smith, just want a nice, cheap studio overlooking the beach, paying about $5 something a month, and a gym, 24-hour security at a swimming pool. You got that right, Brett. Yes. Again, Tom Bully is going to offer me that. It's going to offer me a gym. It's going to offer me the beach. Now, again, I'm paying a little bit more than that, guys. But you can get a studio for cheaper. And let me tell you guys about what the price is going about for the cheapest there. Okay, so again, we're talking about $35 for a studio divided by 57, $614 per month. You may be able to find cheaper, but I'm doubting it. So $35,000 is about the ongoing price at Tom Bully. For $614 on the beach in a studio, I am paying $45, but the going price is $50 divided by 57. $877 for a one bedroom. Right there on the private beach, with private beach, pool, resort, everything. 3 restaurants, all included. I cannot wait to show you guys around. Cleats Karaoke, I'll never get on a bike. It is too dangerous in that traffic. We'll just get us a driver when I visit. Yes, we'll have me, and we can also have a driver. But again, Cleat don't want to get on a bike. We went down to Mexico one time, and we were there on a cruise, and we were going to rent bikes and scooters. I say bikes, scooters, guys, motorized scooters, like the Honda Click, Honda ADV. And he got on the bike and started riding, and the guy stopped him. He started heading toward traffic, and he was wobbling down their way. The guy says, "No, no, 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 sir, no, sir. I'll put you in Jeep for same price." So we ended up getting a Jeep and having the Jeep for the day because he was not good on a bike. So again, I don't want you on a bike. I want to keep my brother around a lot longer. Jojo, if you can do it all over again, at what age would you have liked to have retired there in the Philippines? I probably could have done it 2 and or 3 years earlier. So that means I could have retired instead of at 54. Even though I retired in 53 a few months before, I'm going to say 54. I would take back to 51 or 52. I would have retired. And I believe me, I wish that every day I would have done it. I probably had about the same amount of money, and it would have been a no-brainer. It's probably worked out the best, though. I retired when I did because I met the best friends in the world here. I've gotten a chance to learn about ETFs and things like that. That's actually changed a lot of when it comes to my budget. But again, I do appreciate that. I've gotten to the point now that most of my ETF money and the earnings from those ETFs pay for my budget here. So I'm not really touching what I thought I was going to be spending. So you guys are ever thinking about this over in the United States, guys, or in Canada or whatever country you may be? Before I came here, I was going to have to use my savings. It was all in CDs, and I was actually going to have to use it all from 54 until I was 60 for my retirement here. Again, 6 years of retirement here in the Philippines. Because of people that I've actually met that are very good with their finances, I've learned about ETFs. So now I have my money invested in ETFs and may not even have to touch any of my money. I may actually be able to live off of my dividends and my yield from my ETFs. So again, thanks Jeff, for example. Jeff's a great champion. He looked out for me and gave me some good financial advice. But I probably would have retired 51, 52. But again, I'm glad I retired when I did because it must have been sent from above because I have met the best friends. We all got here around the same time here in Cebu City, and it's worked out the best for me. And I thank the Lord for that every day. Raymond Smith, is there a $1,500 down payment for a condo, a studio? Yes, yes. Now I understand. Yes, a $1,500 payment up front. You can use GCash. You can use your bank to transfer the funds. You can do all types of options there. Some of them, like Stay City, take credit card. So you do have options there. But yes, you're doing 1 month, first months plus 2 months security. So you're exactly right. It may be a little over that depending on how much you're looking at. But if you're looking at a studio over at Stay City, you're looking at 25,000 divided by 57. That'd be 438 times 3. You need $1,315. What gym are you member of? I'm not a member of a gym. I actually I haven't even used the gym here. We have a very nice gym here at Marco Polo, but I am going to start getting. I'm going to start doing the gym, guys. I have been talking to people, and I do want to start doing the gym. Um, so I am going to start doing that when I get over to Tom Bully. I'm also going to start walking a lot when I'm over there. So again, that's what I'm looking forward to is doing a lot more walking. When I first moved here, I walked around a lot, and I'm not doing that as much. I find myself riding the bike a lot, and I'm looking forward to doing a lot more walking once I get over to Tom Bully. So I'm excited about that. But I'm not a member of any gym. I will start going to the gym. Every place you guys come to over here, every condo complex is going to have a private gym, guys. So you don't even need a membership. If you're happy or if you just want to go in there and try to meet Filipinas, you can, more power to you. But you have gyms in every condo over here. Durga, Bruce Cook, the alcoves and Park Point. Yes, there you go. No, I'm flying to Seoul, then to Manila. Yes, good to know. Again, I think I did the same thing, but I flew from Chicago to Seoul, and then flew from Seoul to Cebu City. So avoid Chicago. Cleats Karaoke. He wants to know in what form would you bring the money? I'd take some cash and might download the Cash app everyone uses. Gcash is hard to download it when you first get here. You can do it and get it started, but I forgot the requirements. I had to have a Philippines driver's license. I mean, I'm not saying I had to, but that's what I actually used to open up Gcash. I think they require some form of Philippines ID, which could be like a ACR card and or driver's license. But I'm not really sure. I'd have to go online and look that up. But again, I understand what you're saying. I would say bring the cash. Bring the cash with you because you're going to need. I mean, you can bring up to 10,000 US dollars through customs. I would say bring at least 5,000 US. So Lechon is a nice airport. I was just ready to get here. I remember from there like an hour out. I was like an hour and a half away. I just knew I was looking forward to that. Park Point residence is connected to Isla Brett. Yes, Park Point and alcoves. No, I am flying to Seoul, then flying to Manila. Good to hear. Are you coming down to Cebu City? Or are you staying in Manila? Say if I'm bringing 5K for the trip, how would you recommend bringing my money? I brought cash. Cash is king, my friend. My brother. My real brother. Love you, my friend. I was going to say, I don't think about everybody else, but yes, love you, Cletus. But yes, everybody's going to, I would bring cash because you never, cash is king. And just do a conversion once you get over here. Bet he is about to turn the fan on. Nope, nope. Already had I turned the fan on early this time. Cash and money belt. I didn't even think about that. I had cash in my wallet, but I think I put my wallet in my front pocket, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time since then, but yes. Raymond Smith, I just heard you. How much can you get everything done for me? I just heard you. How much can you get a studio apartment overlooking the beach? 24-hour security. Touch base with me on my email and or my messenger on Facebook. Again, that's Britt McAllister, McAlister, or my email, J as in John, B as in boy, M as in Mary, C as in cat, H as in Henry, A as in apple, R as in Roger, R as in Roger, I as in ice, S as in Sam, O as in octopus, N as in Nancy at yahoo.com. Again, JBMC Harrison at yahoo.com. Ben. Yes, Cletus. Ben, please like and subscribe, everyone. Yes, please like and subscribe. If you haven't already hit that like button, let me know I'm doing a good job. I'd truly appreciate it. On their website, State City said they use bank transfers. They do bank transfers. They also take credit cards for you guys. And again, if you need help with that, that's what my relocation program is all about, helping you guys get set up before you actually get here. Mr. Green Acres. Green Acres is the place to be. What other way to send money besides World Remit? I use Wise. Now, you are going to have to use Wise with a bank account here, which I will actually help you out with if you're part of the relocation program. Also, there is Remitly. So just leave out the world and add the ly. Remitly is better than World Remit, probably. I used Remitly when I first moved here. I used them actually until I got a bank account at BDO, and then I got I started using Wise. Have you done the relocation program service with any client so far? Currently, how many people have you booked that service with you? I booked for 3 already. The first one just arrived. He had to have a full night's sleep after that long flight. He arrived yesterday. He told me he was exhausted. I'm going to sleep, Brett. I will talk to you tomorrow. In fact, he's probably texting me now, wanting to know where I'm at. And I did not tell him that I'm actually doing the live, and I can meet him after that. But yes, I've got 3, and my first one just arrived, and I'll be spending some time with him today, going through some things with him and going over whatever he wants to go over the very first time, and then we'll make a game plan on how we're going to go over the next few days, doing other things as well as far as future meetups to cover the other things he wants to do. And then I have another person showing up on the 12th, and then I have another person showing up in October. So I'm excited about that. So 3 right now. But thank you, JoJo. Again, I'm doing my very, very best. I don't talk about the cost or anything like that. I will do that via a messenger or email. But you guys are going to be very, very surprised when you hear what I'm charging. Again, most of that's for gas and a little bit for my time. Big Dave, how do you find the dating there so far? It is a 0 in the States on a scale from 0 to 10. The States is a 0, and over here it's a 15. Dating over here in the Philippines is amazing, guys. That's part of the big allure when it comes to the Philippines is the dating. So the dating over here is great. You cannot go wrong with dating here in the Philippines. You may go through a lot of scammers and things like that, but eventually you'll find a good one. That's a promise. Please, Kirky, I understood that all wrong. Ted, JoJo Native, I think Britt said 3 to 5 clients already on his real hitch. Yes, I'm working with 3, and I'm already working with 2 more that are coming in the future. So again, 5 total that have started my relocation program. I don't want to do too many per month. And I'm not even sure when I'm going to go over to Thailand and things like that. So I won't have certain months where I'm actually going to have any clients whatsoever. Again, it's just made to help you guys get over here because a lot of you guys keep putting it off. And I don't like guys that keep putting things off. I want to work with you guys, make you happy, get you here to the Philippines, living a Philippine retired adventure. That's what I'm wanting from you guys. That's why I even started it. So again, it's just meant to take that pain and anxiety and that stress away from you. Bruce Cook, what are some good ETFs you found? I'll give you a list right now and tell you all about them. These are the ones that I actually have. Where's my notes? I have them all listed out. I have 9 in total. I'm getting ready to have 11. I have JEPQ, JEPI, GOF, THQ, ARCC, CSWC, PDI, AGNC, and SPYI. I'm going to add QQQI and IBIT. So there's a list of a few of them. Yes, thanks for the info. Yes, love when you guys talk to each other. JoJo Native, you're from Cali, right? Me too, down in OC. California knows how to party. California knows how to party in the city. I don't know if that's even the words or not. I think that's the words. Ted, how you like there so far? All right, love it when you guys are talking amongst each other. I love it's a great feeling knowing that we're like around we're sitting there at the bar right now, just having a couple cold drinks, chilling. Hey, Britt, good to see you. Good morning. Thank you, Captain Soli. I appreciate you tuning in to the channel. One of my diehard champs. I appreciate your comments. Thank you so much. JoJo, Ted, yeah, I'm from Alameda Island across from San Francisco. Alcatraz area, right? Isn't that where Alcatraz is at? Off the coast? Ted, Britt knows we have a condo in Mandani, but Orange County, California is also home. It's awesome. Expensive. That's why Cebu, Philippines is my second home. Yes. I never got to see your place though in Mandani Bay. So when you come back, let me come over for a visit. I think next month they're going to finish the boardwalk. I'm going to be quite ready to go over and do another visit to Mandani Bay once that boardwalk is up and running. Actually, I might even go there sometime next week. Actually, just check it out again and see how the improvements are coming along with that boardwalk. So I love boardwalks, guys. Lowell Matheson's. Hello from Oregon. My understanding is that you can't get a bank account until you get the ACR card. Is that correct? Well, it depends on who you talk to. I have some good connections here at BDO. So again, I've got the hookups when it comes to getting an account. I've got guys that just got here, and all they needed was their lease agreement saying that they're going to stay here for a year, and I took care of them. Again, one guy just showed up last week, and I got him a bank account. So that's not necessarily the truth because it takes 59 days to get an ACR card. JJ Nathan, Ted, yes, correct. Living makes a big difference. Yes, yes, yes. Ben, for anyone who hasn't flown to the Philippines yet, Cebu City in particular, I recommend arriving late in the evening. Twice I've arrived at 11:30 p.m. It makes the time adjustment easier. Yeah, most guys I'm showing they're showing up around 10 p.m. So again, I think I should think I actually got here around 10 p.m. as well. Are you singing to the bank tellers also? Yes, I go in there every single time. I sing to the fellow tellers and actually the bank manager. I am very good friends with the bank manager there. She is a wonderful lady. And I do my 3 songs. And if you guys want to know the 3 songs, I have 2 originals, and then I also have one that I like to sing to them because actually it brings a smile to their face. And I'll do those 3 right now. 2 originals. Da 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 da. Guapaca, guapaca, da 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 da. Hey, there's one. Second one. You are so guapaca to me. Can't you see you're everything I hope for? You're everything I need. You are so guapaca to me. All right, then my big one. Cause you are my lady, and I am your man. Whenever you reach for me. There you go, guys. I do those 3 songs every time I go in there. Ted, yes, Brett. When I get back to Cebu, I shall let you know. Let's grab coffee. Again, I don't drink coffee, but I'll grab a drink with you. A Coca-Cola, a Pepsi, Mountain Dew, whatever it may be. I'll leave the light on for you, my friend. Hey, Brett. Nice to see your live stream. I hope you're having a good time thus far. Any short team plans for the future? Are you traveling in remaining 2025, no permanent girlfriend? I don't talk about my personal life, but I do have some travels coming up. I do want to go to BGC. That's probably my next trip. It's going to be BGC, Makati, and Baguio. That trip's coming up here soon, so I will share that with you guys, and I'll be giving my comparisons and my thoughts on those places. But yes, I do have Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Vietnam coming up soon. Big Dave, are you self-insuring or have you found health insurance? I have health insurance. Again, Mike, Michael Onstadt, he does Pacific Cross. I have insurance with them. I am a 55-year-old healthy male. I pay 1,060 per year for 5 million peso coverage. So again, for all your health insurance needs, once I got that insurance plan, I felt so much better, guys. I mean, it brought so much uh, safety to my heart. I felt so much better when I had that insurance plan. And again, he tells me about 2 million pesos would be for each uh, catastrophic event, and 2 million will actually cover that. So your plan will cover 2.5 catastrophic events per year, 5 million pesos in coverage, costing me $1,060. So again, look up Michael Onstad. You can actually find his information in the comment section and description section of every one of my videos. He'd be more than happy to help you, and he's actually can be found on Facebook and Messenger. I never thought I will hear those great songs again. I like the big one. Thank you so much. Let's laugh. Thanks, Brett, for the encore. Anything for you guys. Anything for you guys. I like the I like to manage my own money and not trust a fund that will just charge me fees for nothing, but good for most people. I enjoy the challenge of being in the market with good decisions, and I can't do that, Cletus. I know that you can. I'm not a Magnum cum laude 4.0 student like you, or 3.9 student that you were from University of Georgia in finance. I am not good with doing my own finances, so I leave it to another company, and they take care of me. I like to man. Yep. You go back up. I miss a few here, guys. Let me try to get back up here to them. Philippines feel, yes. Ha ha ha. Love it. The triple threat songs. Yes. Mr. Greenacre, that was awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Love my champions. I heard that on a $1,600 budget, you can live comfortably in BGC. So you should try that place also, Brett. I am. I'm going to go there and try it. I'm not saying I'm going to go move there and live there, but I am going to try it for a few weeks, not just for a few days. I'll go there for a few weeks. I'm actually looking forward to that. 1,600. I usually spend between 1,700 and 2,200 here in Cebu City, depending on how many times I travel for the month, and that's living quite comfortably. I do what I want. I never keep up with money, but I know where my budget's at. So I kind of keep up with a little bit just to know where I'm at. But again, between 1,700 and 2,200 is my sweet spot, and I always fall in between that. So again, very happy here with that budget. Yes, you can actually get by on as least amount of like maybe even 1,200 here in the Philippines. I would say don't go below 1,200, but yes, 1,600 you can probably live a pretty good life for 1,600. That's 1,700 is my low number for me. So again, I can see cutting out some, maybe cutting out certain things, maybe not as many as massages I usually get. Cletus, don't listen to Pop about stocks though. Yeah, exactly right. He'll tell you all about WorldCom and Enron. Ryan, let's hear a couple bars of Don't Take the Girl. Ah, Johnny's daddy was taking him fishing when he was 8 years old. A little girl came through the front gate holding her fishing pole. His dad looked down and smiled, said, "We can't leave her behind. Son, I know you don't want her to go, but someday you'll change your mind." And Johnny said, "Take Jimmy Johnson, take Tommy Thompson, take my best friend Bo. Take anybody that you want as long as she don't go. Take any boy in the world. Daddy, please don't take the girl." There you go. Cleet Kirky, don't need a trip when you live at a resort. Vacations from vacation. Yes, exactly right. That's what I'll be doing. Vacation from vacation. Love you, Cletus. Raymond Smith, Britt, if you're making 2,200 like I am, is that good enough to live a pretty cool life as long as you budget your money? Yes, I mean 2,200. That's my top end. I usually range between 1,700 and 2,200. So again, yes, quite comfortable life, doing what you want, traveling when you want. I mean, you're not living at resorts, but you're living at nice hotels when you go out traveling. You're not living at resorts. I'm not going to. I can't afford to go spend $200 per night in a nice resort. But most of the resorts here that you will find could be anywhere between $40 and $100 per night for most resorts here, guys. A lot cheaper than back in the States. Timothy H. Guapakai is a good song. Can I borrow it from? Yes. You can certainly borrow my song. Raymond Smith. Hey, Britt, from my brother's here. Will you tell him what you get for a studio apartment overlooking the beach, 24-hour security? Yes, it is 35,000. That's the going price for a studio. You may be able to find one for 30. That would be $526 per month. 526 US dollars per month. Greg Henderson, Britt, you are hilarious, bud. Like your live stream. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jojo, what's the maximum amount of funds can you transfer from a U.S. bank to the Philippines bank account? I don't think they put a limit on it. The most I've ever done, I think I did 10,000 at one time. I don't think they put a huge. I don't. As long as you have the money in the bank account, it may take a few more days as far as transaction period. I don't think. Let me look it up. I don't even know. That's a good question. Does Wise have a limit Does Wise have a limit on transfers? Yes, Wise has transfer limits. They depend on your location, the currency, the transfer method, weather. See if I can get you an idea. You can send a maximum of 10,000 or equivalent. So you can do 10,000 US dollars through Wise. Let me see Remitly. Does Remitly have a limit? Remitly, yes, Remitly has sending limits that can vary based on limits are set on different periods, either 24-hour periods, 30-day periods, or 180-day periods. Where is the limit? So 25,000 US dollars through Remitly. And that's probably per day. So that kind of gives you guys an idea of it there. I lost some more. Yes, Ben, thank you for doing that. If you have not liked the live, please like it. Let me know I'm doing a good job. I appreciate it. I think I missed some guys. I'll have to go back up again. Sorry, guys. Big Dave, how much is the regular massage for an hour over there? Uh, I do a 2 hour massage for 750, and believe me, it's a great massage. On the up and up, no funky business. But 750 divided by 57, $13.15. I think the standard price out there is 450 divided by 57. $7.89 is for a 1 hour massage. For Mark, I'm staying Cocoa Grove for less than $100 a night. I don't know that place. I wish I could say that, but I don't. Ben, please like and subscribe, everyone. Yes, if you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. Let me know I'm doing a good job. Ryan, Britt McGraw. Lots of laughs. I got my targeted date for arrival for October 1st, bro. And I got my condo lined up at 38, 29th floor, 1 bedroom with crazy floor to ceiling views. I love 38 Park Avenue. A great place to call home. Great choice, my friend. It's a little pricey, but it's a good choice. I can tell you that. Great choice. Cletus Karaoke, that is one of Britt's songs. I have some great videos. That was actually the first song I ever did. I get karaoke. Just so you guys know, it's kind of awkward and kind of strange. I did karaoke before my brother. I introduced karaoke to my brother, and he did not probably want to do it at first, but now he loves karaoke. He loves karaoke more than me. I love singing though. Ben, give me a thumbs up. Let him know he's doing a good job. He'll leave the light on for you. Thank you. You're taking over my job from me. World Remit charged me too much. World Remit and Remitly, they charge a fee for every dollar. So, for example, if the going rate is 57 pesos per dollar, they'll take a peso out of each dollar. So, if you get 3,000 US dollars, that means it's 3,000 pesos. And I'll kind of give you guys a kind of an idea here what we're talking about. All right, so to put that in perspective, before I even look it up, Wise charges me around $25 to transfer 3,000 US dollars from the US to the Philippines. $30 to transfer, no, $25 to transfer $3,000 from the U.S. to the Philippines using Wise, and it's almost instantaneously. It actually happens within like 10 minutes. So my money is sitting there in my bank account here in the Philippines. World Remit and Remitly charge you a peso per dollar. So 3,000 pesos divided by 57, it's double the price. It's around $50 to $60 using World Remit and Remitly. Cocoa Grove is in Siquijor. Oh, well, Siquijor, I love Siquijor. So again, congratulations. You'll be over there with Chad. Yes. Ben says Secure. Secure. I love Secure. They have the most amazing excursions over there. If I had to pick any place I would go back to for excursions, Secure is on top of my list. I love Secure. So much to do there. All right, guys, a few more questions. I'm gonna call it a day. I had to meet up with my subscriber, my champion today to help him out with his move. Captain Sully, Cletus is ready for the Philippines. Now he likes karaoke. No, he's liked karaoke for a long time. I started karaoke probably back when I was in college. And I came home one time and I introduced it to him. And ever since he loves karaoke. He sings all over the place just like I do. I am sort of like my brother here now. I just don't have the catalog. I'm like, but I will sing everywhere like he does back in the States. I sing everywhere here, guys. Always out loud in front of anyone. Doesn't bother me whatsoever. JoJo Native, I'm sure your brother Cleet would love the Philippines because he would have a huge audience there and he can sing anywhere and to anyone there. Yes, he would love it here. He just don't understand it. Craig, hi, Cleet. I noticed that you are almost at 50 subscribers. Aha! If you have not subscribed to this channel, guys, again, at Cleet's Karaoke. So again, at CLEATS Karaoke. Like and subscribe. He needs 50 subscribers to do lives. That's all he cares about. So if you have not subscribed, subscribe to his channel. You don't have to watch. Just subscribe. Please, getting close. Let's do it. Yes, if you have not liked or subscribed to this channel, please hit that subscribe button for him. Get him to 50. Couple more questions or concerns, and we'll call it a day. Come on, guys. I got a big day today. All right, we're looking at an hour and 26 minutes. Derby Doc, the dumbest thing you can do is get married over there and God forbid have kids. Don't do it. That's your opinion. I've got my opinion. I love the Philippines. I love the Filipinas here. I never had children back in the West. I've never had children at all, not that I know of. And I'm actually excited. So again, that's to each his own. Everyone else, everyone has their own plan and their own road to follow. And I'm actually excited about it. So it is going to happen one of these days. Kevin Sully, are you moved in yet? No, I'm still here at Marco Polo. I will be in Tom Bully this coming up Saturday is my first move day. I hope I can do it all in one move in one car. I will. I'm gonna post it right now. I hope I am correct. Make sure I spell it right. Did I spell it right, guys? I hope I did. Post this channel in the chat. Yes, I did. If that's not it, Cleet, post it right now. Trying to see if Cleet can reach 50, he can do live streams just like this one. That's exactly right. So if he gets to 50 subscribers, he can do a live stream just like mine. He can do karaoke after karaoke after karaoke. Have you guys come in. He can actually bring you in as a guest on the channel and do a song. So come on, let's get 50 for him. Rich Philippine Adventure. Yes, there it is, guys. I'll leave it up there for a minute. Cleet's Karaoke. Typo. At Cleats. That works. Anytime, Cletus. Anytime. You know that love is deep. I think we're 6 away, so you have 44. We need 6 more, guys. I got 36 people out there watching. Come on. Click over to that channel. Give him a subscribe. You don't have to watch. Just give him 6 more guys, and he can start doing that live. Bruce, Britt, can you do a video about the dividend stocks? How do they work? What's the ins and outs? I don't know all that stuff. I'm not a stock guy. I'm not the kind of guy to speak to about stocks. I just know that I trust the person I spoke to. I got the ETFs. I've got 9 of them in my portfolio. I'm getting ready to pick up 2 more in February, and that's all I know about. I don't know anything else besides that, and I'm excited to have ETFs because they provide me a good source of income over here in the Philippines. But I'd be the wrong person to talk about. Love you, Cletus. Mark, I have never had children either. Again, I've never had children, and I think I may want to experience that. And oh yeah, having a child at 55. Oh my God, I spelled it wrong again. Someone put it up at Cleats. Yeah, everybody's making fun of me. Everybody's making fun of me. You guys are something else. I'm trying. Yes, I'm hungry. Big Dave. He subbed, Cletus. He subbed. Yeah, everybody making fun of me. There it is, guys, for a little bit longer. There it is. I hope I did it right. 37 of you out there. Come on. He only needs 5 more. So come on. Let's get it done. There's Cleats Karaoke. Yes. Thank you, JoJo. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. Until next time, you're right. I do love the Philippines. Don't drink lots of sodas. Yeah, I wish that was true. I posted it, Cleat, for you. I got it on there. So again, guys, if you have not subscribed to his channel, subscribe. Get him up to 50 so he can do lives. I'm gonna call today, and I want to say thanks to all my champions out there. You guys are the greatest. And until next time, you know what time it is. I love the Philippines.